Gold is returning back to India and Asia in general. This might seem as a news headlines to you, but this is not. This reversal has been happening for half a century now. Let's dive in. You see, thieves rarely get to pass on their wealth through the generation. It's because they are greedy, they're self-obsessed, and that they are dumb. All the characteristics of a Western nation state, which not only carries these characteristics, but also embodies the personality and the work ethic of a thief. From dirt and mud, Europeans grew by stealing, looting, exploiting, and manipulating. This easy and unfair accumulation of gold barred them from fundamentally understanding savings and further deepened their consumption heavy worldview, which stems from the dominion over earth philosophy. And hence, they failed to create systems that would sustain the wealth. Instead, expenses grew, building colonies in America, Canada, Australia, or financing a part of the world wars, or rebuilding Europe after the war, or the extravaganza of 1950s and 60s America nearly bankrupted the nation states of the West. And the wealth concentrated in the hands of a few private players. Had they downsized and opted to earn by working hard, the gold would have stayed back. But in 1971, they had this genius idea of delinking their gold from their currency. Their incessant compulsion of leading an easy life and depending on exploiting nature and humans in the far off land made them print fiat. Essentially, they sold the same block of gold to 10 to 100 different investors. This suppressed the price of the gold. Not only this, they committed numerous other financial frauds that essentially suppressed the price of several other commodities and metals for decades. This gave Indians a chance to buy back their gold. Even though our economy was weak, our age-old wisdom to keep buying the gold on auspicious days made sure that the gold returned. And thus, the greed of the Americans enabled Indians to keep buying the discounted gold for decades. Even though the exchanges that decide the price of the gold sits in the West, the price and the policies are starting to be influenced by Asian market. The appetite for such metals are so extreme in Asia that India alone consumed 25% of world's silver production last year. And so the race is on. The bifurcation in the price of paper metals and the real metal seems to be on the horizon. And the beating of the Western economy will continue until the power shifts back to India. The West will be taught a very karmic lesson for the abuse and exploitation that went on for centuries under different guises.